I'm in a flow state. All right,
Okay.
so
Andrew Huberman.
all right, so covering JJ Redick on his podcast, he's doing his runs right now. He pops up at Flagrant. We're gonna cover two of the last two Flagrant episodes. JJ Redick was there, and Lil Duval was there.
Yes.
And did y'all watch both of them, or did y'all watch either?
I watched both of them.
Lil
watched
Duval
both.
and some of
Duval.
JJ.
Okay, as y'all see where I'm at with the JJ right.
Yeah, I didn't get
y'all,
far in
y'all see where I'm at.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of JJ, a couple clips about him talking about how like YNBA players are bougie now. They're kind of like you can't tell these niggas done. They making too much money.
Essentially.
I want to kind of put these two up against each other. I finished watching the entire Lil Duval episode, and I didn't finish the JJ Redick episode, and there's a reason for it.
I don't even think you should, because they're two different guests in terms of the respect Andrew has. Like, the way Andrew was looking at Lil Duval.
That's the exact reason why I'm putting them against each other.
Well, I wouldn't do that, because JJ Redick's just a guy. You know what I mean?
He's not
just a guy, though.
I wouldn't expect the JJ Redick interview to be anywhere as good as the one with Lil Duval.
I didn't think that either.
So why are you comparing?
I'm comparing them because I'm talking about the way the interviews are conducted. Like, there was a lot more cutoffs. There was a lot. It was we're dropping back into 2023 Andrew Schulz.
Like, you could tell one of them he was chilling with his homie, and the other one he was chilling with well respected.
No, I
person.
saw more of the things that I hate on Flagrant in the JJ Redick interview.
It was partially JJ Redick's fault a little bit, though.
How?
Because, I mean, he came up there like this.
He is a square.
Like, he's a journalist. Like, he was about to talk some real NBA analytics, and these are just comedians. Like, there was points in time where they're going for the joke that they would normally make with a guest.
falling back on that crutch.
All right, so would you like me to say my opinion, or you want to judge it before I make it?
I heard you make it, and I judged it
nigga,
afterwards.
Yeah, nigga. Like I was saying, right? Like, it was certain jokes that they would make where JJ, he works for the NBA damn near. He's Disney. So it's certain shit he can't really participate in, so the moment felt awkward. But Lil Duval can go there, or any other guest.
I should have finished this JJ Redick.
You niggas didn't watch it.
I should have finished because
Yeah, I should have finished.
You should have watched it probably, right?
yeah, you're the only one did your homework. How the fuck is I'm the leader, nigga? Don't ever do that shit again. You fucking pussy. But
That didn't even make sense. Man. This is AJ's
I get what
company.
you're saying, because it's like Duval is going to be the easier interview. So Andrew is probably going to have to prepare less. So he should have known to prepare a little bit more with JJ. But I didn't finish the interview, so I don't know if that was the vibe.
He wasn't underprepared.
It was just
it's a chemistry thing.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you are right. Andrew did the thing that he normally does with guests, but that's why I wouldn't even compare to Lil Duval, because it's like Lil Duval's not a guest. That's like a family member to that.
And
nigga.
he has changed since his baby came out the womb, right? Like Andrew is just a chiller person.
Who's it more important for to assimilate to the other person's style? Like, the interviewer is supposed to make it, like, he got to sometimes change a little bit to make it more of a mesh, right?
Well, you know that
he does, but Lauren, if I'm interviewing you and I interview another random person, it's always like, it's different with you, nigga. We know each other. We're actually cool for real. There's history here.
Yeah, but
it's a one-way street.
It'll be weird if that interview was better.
I think you're not focusing on what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm saying the things that annoy me with Flagrant in 2023, I saw signs of that in the JJ Redick interview. And I did not see that in the signs of Lil Duval. I don't give a fuck. Last year, Andrew kept the same energy with all guests, damn near. You know what I mean?
Because he didn't interview Lil Duval or nobody who he really respects in that level. Yeah.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, I'm a little. Let's not. He's been on the fire so far this year. Let's not fall back into when a new guest comes. We start doing that 2023 Flagrant shit. I can't stand.
From the clip I did watch with JJ, Andrew did seem like pretty excited, and you know when he gets excited, he gets a little. Excited. You know what I'm saying? He gets excited, and so, but I did see that he caught himself.
Being annoying,
yeah.
There's no excuse for being annoying.
Yeah, it depends.
Nah.
What drug you want?
I'm just using like annoying as like the best word to put it there, just because I'm not just annoying as fuck. Like,
Andrew isn't annoying as
he can be.
What?
He can be.
Andrew's like the main one that could fall into being annoying as fuck. But it doesn't matter. Like
fuck?
yes.
On a Flagrant.
Andrew Schulz, bro, like even my fandom of Andrew Schulz from Brilliant Idiots to now, over 10 years, there's several moments when I'm
Talkative
like,
white boy.
bro, this nigga is annoying. Like,
Yeah.
And then there's moments where I'm like, bro, I fuck with Andrew heavy. Like, I've always fluctuated back and forth pretty consistently, which is one of the reasons why I like him. It's just there's moments the nigga's annoying, there's moments when he's not. It's just what it is. And so last year in Flagrant, the nigga was essentially annoying. We could say it was making bad jokes most of the time. We could call it whatever the fuck we want.
Like
I don't care what we call it. It wasn't good, you know?
What's his? Because I feel like all the interviews where he's like talking to like analysts, those are the ones where it gets a little shaky. But when he's talking to like actual entertainers, people who are in the same field or close,
it's a little bit better. Yeah, because when he talks to analysts, he tries to get to
he does what Charlamagne does and tries to be smart.
He tries to act like he does he knows exactly the trials and tribulations of their career. Like he also has a career in it almost.
I think it's just a human thing to where it's like
trying to make connections.
You want to connect, but then also Andrew's personality is like it's 10 times of what a regular person is.
Yeah, so it's just more inflated in general.
It's just flagrant.
But even then, there's just a base
inflated.
level of allowing your guest to speak that like makes an interview listenable and make it fun. Like after a few interruptions, jokes, and all that, it's cool. But if you keep going,
and as a professional,
and it's like, what are you doing, Schulz? Like I'm saying, like stop trying to beat this joke into the ground. It's not working. Move on.
And then just to actually talk about how I think the Lil Duval interview was. I thought the Lil Duval interview was great. The only thing that I didn't like is him trying to push for trying to push him to cry. I wasn't really fucking with that. That
push
moment,
who to cry?
Duval to cry.
I think he was joking a little bit.
That moment felt there was a moment when I felt the content side pushing the conversation to cry and talking about it. He wanted him to go in depth about his accident, and it's like if he turned the content on, I think I saw there was a moment in there where he lost himself in the let me get him to talk about the accident in full detail, his friend that passed, R.I.P. and it felt like he'll probably cry. I'll be able to clip it up. And Duval was just like, look, I'm not trying to really talk about that like that. Let's get in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He was really trying to talk about many things too.
Because it was the traumatic shit that Andrew was trying to lean into. There was a couple moments in that middle section where he was like, and that moment came really early. You know what I mean? I was like, God damn, like
15 minutes in.
Let's warm this nigga up. Let's try to get the cries.
Lubrication, Andrew.
Yeah, let's try to get the tears in the middle.
Actually, it was like 5 minutes in low key.
It was pretty early. It was pretty early. That was the only thing I didn't like. But once that stopped, and I felt like he wasn't trying to squeeze a content moment out of him, then I thought it was.
Which is what happens. You can't lie. Everybody gets that. It happens. You get the sense of like, oh, I see it. Like my
social IQ is higher than Andrew's.
Why you say it and then look autistic after? It's higher than Andrew's.
I know when to stop pressing.
It is.
I know when to stop pressing. Yeah,
what do I want to say about Andrew?
That makes you worse.
What I want to say about
that means you irritate people on purpose because you're aware that you could not be doing that?
Yes, absolutely.
It makes you more socially aware. Yeah. But Andrew's a tricky character, man.
He is.
I think he goes through so much. Probably, I think he needs to be more vulnerable. That's probably the problem.
Oh, I'm glad you said
that. What do you want to know about him that he isn't telling us?
I don't know, but I'm curious to know why it was good that I said that. But
it's about the brain idiots.
Overall, maybe because it's like when you're my bad, I'm keep moving. But when you what do we know about Andrew?
Parents of immigrants. He grew up in a dance
I just feel like there's a level of vulnerability that's important.
I feel like we do know quite a bit.
Yeah, we know a lot about him. And the thing is,
especially
like y'all just went from saying he talked too much to saying that he's not talking enough about his personal life.
Nah, I mean,
I didn't say that.
Well, I'm talking about him specifically.
What?
No, he wasn't. We said annoying as fuck, not talk too much.
Well, all right.
That's completely different.
Well, I mean, it's annoying to cut somebody off when you talk too much. That's one of the things he does.
I want to make this very clear. I want to make this very. There's two sides, and it's y'all and AJ. I'm kind of the mediator. I'm always, whenever Andrew comes up, I'm always like in the fence because I understand where both of y'all are coming from. To where the nigga is just like sporadic.
No, this is for later. This is for the next segment.
He's picking his nose. We got him. But nah, man, I think that
I didn't watch
I
the
don't think
CIA joint. My bad.
who cares about that CIA? I think he's a scammer, by the way.
The CIA.
He gives me scamming nigga vibes too, bro.
If I was a CIA director, I'm off it. Like, why is he still talking?
Bro, what the fuck?
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
probably still part of the CIA.
Or
And honestly, I'm kind of tired of like CIA-esque
I
interviews.
don't want to know,
because they
man.
can't even say nothing.
It's not even cool
yeah.
They
anymore.
say the same shit I heard Joe Rogan say over the last 5 years. I'm like, what the fuck?
This
like,
is all knowledge they want the public to like.
That's
Yeah,
what
and-
I
off
mean.
Of, like,
and
the fuck?
even when they go to places like Joe Rogan don't ask them a direct question, and they can't confirm shit.
But the only
it just
reason-
feels like a wasted interview.
The
to me.
only reason why I believe him is because the CIA does love miscellaneous and ambiguous ass niggas like
People.
that.
Yeah, they're one of
Just
the most
because
diverse
they could,
companies.
you could take him to
put him
fucking
anywhere.
Egypt
Yeah.
or Cambodia. He'll fit
Oh,
in. You get what I
yeah.
mean? You
Yeah, that
can't.
does make sense,
Like you'll be
actually.
terrible in the CIA. Like where would they put you?
Africa.
That's but
What, nigga? I'd be.
you don't even look African.
I wouldn't even make it.
You
in
don't
Africa.
walk African.
Yeah, I mean, I'm American agent only. Like,
I was about to say.
and that's in certain.
Look at the way
neighborhoods.
you're talking right now. I'm not even like you have white. You
I
know
can't
what
go.
I mean?
I'm good in the country club too, though.
Mannerisms.
I can
Thank you.
assimilate to a lot of places, but
But
overseas, no, I would not do good.
man, stop hating on Andrew, man.
I'm not hating on Andrew. I'm being objective.
I should have finished this JJ Redick because I wanted to see like I don't know, man. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I
where
don't
he
think
can,
it was that
He
bad,
can be Andrew.
That's just what it is. I feel like I didn't feel the need to finish this because it was too much for me already in this
Granted, he's
38 minutes that I watched. That's
Granted,
a lot of time too.
He's not an entertainer. You know what I mean?
Who?
So JJ.
He is
That's
an
what I was
entertainer.
trying to
So
tell
it's
niggas
completely-
though. There's moments in the
Yeah, but
podcast
no.
where it's weird because
He is
of
an
him.
entertainer.
He's not an entertainer. He's an analyst who entertains.
He has
Wait.
multiple podcasts that he's entertaining people through.
Hey, wait,
I've seen quite a bit.
He's more educational.
I've seen quite
Just
a
because
bit.
you make content doesn't mean you make content to entertain.
I've seen quite a lot of JJ Redick
Yeah,
content
I
of where
guess.
I know what I'm buying into though.
I guess.
And
It's like I didn't turn this on thinking I was about to hear the hilarious side of JJ Redick. Like,
Well, yeah, not that, but you
Yeah.
don't have to be a weirdo. You feel me?
put it like
There are different types of entertainment though. He's
I don't know. He's so
Skip
consistent.
Bayless. I would have been excited for Andrew to talk to Skip Bayless over like JJ Redick.
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't know why he hasn't talked to Skip Bayless yet, but Skip Bayless is more of an entertainer.
fully
Skip
yes.
Bayless's
Yes.
temperament fits better here.
Exactly.
He'd probably respect Skip more.
And that's,
Respect too, will and as he should. You know, he's more of a legend in this game in
Yeah.
terms of talking sports. But you know, it wasn't that bad.
I gotta go through it.
Started off rocket. It didn't finish bad.
what?
what is this? I made it for 40 minutes. When does it pick up?
I'm about to say you want to play like
just
5
don't wanna
seconds.
like it. That's what it is.
It's not true. I gave a pretty clear.
Try 38 minutes worth.
I gave a pretty clear
Is it fair?
explanation.
Is it fair to say he was just on for the Duval interview? If that was the case, maybe he was just on for the Duval interview.
I wouldn't even say on. It's just like that's like talking to your favorite uncle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different than just talking to another nigga.
Or no, it's like an NBA player talking to an overseas player. That's too. But it's the same thing, the same sport. It's the same sport.
I'm not trying to take any accountability away from Andrew. I just wouldn't compare the Duval one. Like
I can't tell.
I would put the CIA spy one up against the JJ Redick one just simply because of the person. It's a Lou Duval interview with Andrew is always gonna be
And
better.
wait.
The niggas is family.
What have you watched a full thing of anything JJ Redick?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what I'm getting with JJ Redick.
Yeah.
I'm not rating JJ Redick. I'm rating the Flagrant Podcast.
And it's funny how like we're only.
Just what the fuck it is.
It's funny how like we're only talking about Andrew, but it's 4 niggas on this podcast. Like, what do they be doing?
But Andrew feeds all that shit. It's like they're
yeah, I
gonna
don't think
go
it
by
really
his
matters. Yeah,
speed.
they kind of follow his lead.
Yeah,
It doesn't really.
Yeah, he
they
feeds all
don't.
that shit.
They follow
There's
him.
not many like White Studio Flagrant.
Yeah.
Like Akash was definitely like
It was
Akash might run that episode. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
there was definitely more. Andrew was obviously probably like 60%, but we got like 30-40% Akash running plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
It's less of that now. Now in this new studio, it's wherever
And honestly-
Andrew's taking us down that, we're going down
And
that
I think-
path, period.
that's one of the problems that like I didn't notice was a problem. Like it's not as
balance anymore.
It's the balance is what really created it.
Yeah.
Because too much of anything, even if Andrew is entertaining and good, it's like too much of anything. It's like
Could
fucking,
get played out.
It's
Yeah.
It's like whatever.
But I mean, Flagrant is still having a great 2024 so far.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying. I've watched every full episode of Flagrant this year, except JJ Redick and the CIA. I'm just not doing the CIA guy just because I'm completely good on that. But those are the only. I've watched every single one and I've been happy with all of them.
Fuck Flagrant, nigga. Andrew, I just saw a video of him. How many people was in that theater?
Thousands.
Thousands.
I can't remember, but it was a lot.
It was thousands on thousands of people in that theater. So Andrew's having a good year. Fuck Flagrant.
Oh yeah, Andrew's going up.
Yeah, Andrew's going crazy. Shout out to Andrew.
Yep. All right. Let's see.